Hey guys, how are you? So I'm making another video. So yeah, do I still have like a few clients that I'm kind of more so training? Yeah, for sure. And like I have certain people texting me on Instagram when I make like videos and like pictures about like what I eat from a daily, because certain people ask me, there is. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of texting every single one of these people, let me just post it on my story and people see it and they're like, that's what you eat. Okay, I'll take that into consideration, because I don't feel like sending it to every single person, so I just post it. And everyone gets to see it. People who want to see it, people who don't want to see it. And it's like, I don't really care. Like, if you don't want to see it, then don't watch it. Like, this isn't for you if you don't want to see it. This is more so of just how I live my life, what I eat, what I do throughout my day, how I feel, and certain people want to watch it, certain people don't, and it's all good. But I'm going to say this. Getting back to the topic, someone actually texted me, hey, what supplements do you think I should take? I just bought pre-workout and creatine. And he's like, do I need any, what other supplements do I need? I'm on a budget. And I'm like, dude, you're on a budget and you're buying freaking pre-workouts and shit? Like, what are you doing? First of all, don't drink pre-workout. Pre-workout is bad for your heart. When you fucking take a scoop of pre-workout that's 400 milligrams of caffeine, do you know what you're doing to your goddamn heart? A cup of coffee is 80 grams of caffeine, and you're taking in 5-6 cups of coffee. No, you're taking in oh my God. It's crazy. So you got to think about it like, you're taking 5-6 cups of coffee. What do you think that's doing to your heart? Like, it's really crazy, and people do this. So they waste money on that garbage. And I'm like, come on. Before you start buying these other accessories like BCAAs, EAAs, and all these other crazy supplements, let's start with the base. A good high quality source of omega-3 fatty acids, some good fish oil. If you're looking for some serious, like the best supplements, fish oil, and vitamin D. They're cheap, they're not expensive. And honestly, if you want to if you want to be healthier in general, I would recommend something like vitamin D and fish oil are the only two supplements you need to keep you in great shape. Because, not even in great shape, but just to keep your health more so in line and balance. So, because vitamin D, come on, let's be honest, a lot of people lack in vitamin D. There's been studies that came out and blood works where people basically had vitamin D in their system, but it was very low. A lot of people got COVID because of vitamin D deficiencies. So that's another thing. So you have to understand that when you don't get enough sunlight, vitamin D is a steroidal hormone. Did you know that? Vitamin D provides immune benefits, brain benefits. You're even in a better mood if you have enough vitamin D in you. You know how they say a lot of people who don't see the sun a lot are depressed? Because they don't get enough vitamin D. These aren't just supplements for your overall physical health, but also for your mental health. Let's get to fish oil. Because you don't just want to look great, you also want to feel great. So, fish oil, for example. I'll tell you why fish oil is very important. You get your essential omega-3 fatty acids. And when you do that, guess what happens? It's good for your joints. Again, it's good for your brain. It's good for your muscles. Fish oil is really good for the heart. Lowers your LDL cholesterol. You got it, like stuff like that. Like, it's like, I'm not even going deep into science, because I'm not going to sit right now and start ranting and go really deep into it about how this whole process works. But I'm telling you the basics. The obvious basics. And that's, fish oil and vitamin D are the two best, healthiest supplements you could take. There's nothing that's like more healthier than that. After that, if you have more money, you can go get another supplement, something maybe of your choice. Maybe something like creatine, I'm not a doctor. And these are just supplements that I took or take, and I know how my body interacts with these certain supplements. So it's just like, again, like I said, I tell you my experience. So start with the basis. Those are like the base supplements that you need to take. And then you can move on to creatine. But please, don't buy pre-workout. You don't need BCAAs. Again, I'm not going to get too deep into why BCAAs don't work. But it's just, you have the valine, isoleucine, and leucine. And they say basically leucine is what stimulates muscle growth. It does spike your insulin too. It stimulates protein synthesis, but you have to have all the 10 essential amino acids. And I already did say don't buy EAAs, so that's the essential amino acids, which yeah, they help for sure. But like health-wise, like I said, it's fish oil and vitamin D. You want after that, you want to buy EAAs if you're getting more serious into this. And creatine, yeah. But again, you have to stay consistent. Like, people really don't understand that if you don't stay consistent with what you do, like your diet, your training, if you don't stay consistent with that, what do you think is going to happen? You can take all the supplements in the world and everything you want in the world. You're not gonna get most optimal results, and you're gonna notice that and see that. A lot of people like, Mark, I've been in the gym for 3 months. Why am I not like gaining muscle? I'm not seeing a difference. I've known people that look the same from 18 to 21 who claim they've been going to the gym consistently. People lie a lot, and I'll tell you something I've noticed between all these interactions, that you cannot out cheat hard work. You can't. If you stay consistent, you eat right, you train every day, you take everything into consideration, your body will show it. The way you think will show it. If you're telling me that you've been going to the gym for 3 months, haven't gained muscle, and I ask you, oh, so like what was your training program like? Like, how did you eat? And you're like, and you start looking at me with like these lost eyes. What do you think I'm going to tell you? You know, they say, oh yeah, I've been going to the gym for 3 months, but I didn't go last week. I'm like, so it's not 3 months. And then the other 2 weeks, I went 3 times because I had work all day. So, and that's another excuse that I get from a lot of people. So it's like you're 3 months of consistent training. Well, really a couple of weeks that weren't even consistent, if you really count all that up. Plus the eating. I'm like, oh, so like, what did you eat for, like, give me your meals. What did you eat? You know, if you don't have to eat the same thing every day. You can switch it up, but, you know, keep it in the whole foods food choice with adequate amount of healthy fats, carbohydrates, I would say, certain carbohydrates, and proteins. That's really it. And if you're going to tell me that some days you have 1 meal because you don't get time to eat, and some days you have 2 meals, and they're not even like meals, they're like, it's like a cupcake or something with, I don't know, some cookies, you know, and like a sandwich with like cheese. That's not a meal. Come on. That's not a meal. So I don't count that. That just went to waste. So, you know, really start looking at that aspect. You could tell me you're consistent, and I will not believe you until you show me. I see it. You don't have to film any videos. You don't have to do any of that. I will just see it monthly by the way you look, the way you feel, how you describe certain things to me that you've learned through this journey. And if you're not growing, if you're not losing your body fat the way you want to, if you're not getting like learning a new skill, if you're not developing in any way, and you tell me you are, then you're lying, and I don't even have to sit down and say you're bullshitting. It's like, whatever, dude. Do you want to work hard or not? You know you're bullshitting yourself. I don't even got to tell you that. Be honest with yourself. I have certain things that I'm not really 100% on, but I'm working on it. And it's showing. The decisions I'm making are showing. I would say, yeah, my physique's showing it too. Just certain life choices, they're really starting to really blare out and show. Who's being consistent, who's not. So start taking up for the fact that you got to be consistent. And that's really it. That's all I got to say, guys. I'll see you.